Hello, it's Gategully time. Your favourite time of the day, I'm sure. Maybe not. But hopefully you're enjoying my little fumbling attempts at podcasting. Now, my fortress is still a mess after the tantrum spiral caused by that were-lizard. What I've been doing is I've been looking, making, graves and slabs and that kind of thing. So I've got all these, I've got a memorial to Zazet in Ethzagod, struck down by the dwarf Dr. Kenyon Equals in year 132, lover of resident oval. A lot of dead dwarves killed by other dwarves, I'm afraid. Sad as that may be. This is a finely crafted church memorial to Cog Rashathel Imkethir. The slab reads in memory of Cog Rashathel Imkethir, born 96, struck down by the dwarf Dumed Crude Saber with a copper pick in the year 132, Mayor of Newgate 131-132, Slayer of Stodir Rimasps, loving father and husband. I've actually got a whole bunch of people who were murdered by that guy. So Dastot here was killed by Cog, died of thirst. Sad. Trying to find another victim of Cog. Yeah, Cog death ringed the Justice of Harmonies. So yeah, he cut down a few people. Did old Cog. Here's another one. Solon Uzolkin. I cannot read dwarf names. I really can. Solon Uzolkin. Yeah, but Cog is now remembered for good or ill. What else was I up to? Getting more of this cleared away. I designated a new bit to get cleared off. Which they've only just started. So I've been making progress in clearing away this corridor full of junk. My quantum stockpile has many things in it, which is good. There was something else I was doing. I can't remember what it was. I wasn't just sitting here watching slabs get made and engraved. But the reason so that does giving the dwarves time to tidy things up and all that kind of good stuff. Should check see whether or not they've made. I've cut down some more trees down here, way down here in the depths. So that's all getting on with. So I now don't need to go out to the filthy outdoors. My tree needs taken care of. Put in some new beds, which I should probably make into bedrooms at some point. But the reason I've suddenly started recording again is someone has withdrawn from society. Let's look at them this way. There we go. My bone doctor. What am I bone doctor? Yeah, my bone doctor here. Z, go to units, and we'll follow and see where he goes. Now this is mainly to make sure that Reg Besmaren. That's good. Has everything he wants. Well, I think these days they tend not to. They don't claim the work. Well, they claim the workshop. but they don't go off and fetch things until they know they can get everything they need. At least that's been my experience. So this is clearly going to be a wood thing, whatever it's going to be. Going to get some gems now? Yep. Green gem might be. Is that going to be glass, I wonder? I do have some actual gems that are green. But I kind of wonder if my bone doctor here is going to do anything with any of those. Should stop saying him, because it's quite clearly a lady, because she's got her dwarf baby with her. Oh, that must be one of my cut gems. Or a large. I've got some large gems in my stockpile somewhere. Where are you going now? Going for bone? Is that what you're doing? Oh, you got a rock from somewhere. Grabbed a rock and didn't even notice you did it. So rock for some strange reason. Is that you done? You've begun a mysterious construction. Okay, and with that we can let her get on with it. Excellent. Right, let's... So basically, another thing I've done is I've set this stockpile to only give to here. So, and this is now a stockpile that is only... a workshop, sorry. That's only workable by legendary craftspersons, Marksdwarves. And because this stockpile is only set up... What did I just... Yeah, I didn't want to do that. This stockpile is only set up to take coffins and slabs. Then only slabs will be engraved, and they'll only be engraved by the bestest people. So there you go. I wasn't going to slab these guys, but I kind of misread one of my dwarves' names, so that's why I've got a slab in there, and I don't know if that means I'm going to do all the slabbing. I may have to make a decision on that at some point. So there's still some dumping going on. Oh no, that won't be dumping, that's someone grabbing stuff from the pile, putting it in a bin. I'm going to grab literally a random person. Quite content, admired, seats, slept in good bedroom, dined in the dining room, gave someone water, admired her in bed, complained like a dining table, sustained minor injuries. Okay. Right. So let's make things. What shall we make? I'm gonna see if I can make a water source for these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna mine that out. And for no very good reason, I'm going to do it with a pit pond type deal. Just trying to work out if I want it to be more than one deep. Should be right. Traction benches. Oh, I do have traction benches. Makes me feel good that I can put that right. Yeah, that guy just nipping in, grabbing that stone. I think that's demonstrating to me the value of my quantum stockpile. Professional miner. Instead of ending up with lots of stone, pretty much any stone that gets left out immediately generates a task to go fetch it and stick it in the quantum stockpile. I'm going to look at no, traction benches don't do anything under the Q menu. That's almost sad. Well, we're just going to have a quick look at Marksdwarf here. Using the team menu, I can see what's tasked. So, walnut logs, plum logs, raw green glass, round brilliant cut red. I think that's zircon, I think it is, and some gabbro. Should be interesting to see what that turns out to be. I suspect it's going to be some kind of earring or some other piece of... oh, brilliant. Made some cages for my cage traps. Make ash, interrupted by human crossbowman corpse. Well, that's actually okay, they're just outside, but it's close enough that... my little dwarfies get us scared. Connect to DF. Right, I'm just going to go to Dwarf Therapist for a sec. Military on duty. And I'm basically going to give them all the nickname of Squatty. Save that. An amulet. That's nice. Let's have a look at this amulet. Worth 31,000 dwarf bucks. Nice. This is a walnut wood amulet. All craft dwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushioned red zircon cabochons and encircled with bands of plum wood. On the item is an image of a rose-cut gem in walnut wood. On the item is an image of a forgotten beast in green glass. On the item, oh lord, is an image of Cog Deathring, the Justice of Harmonies, the dwarf, and dwarves in Gabbro. The dwarves are refusing Cog Deathring, the Justice of Harmonies. That's interesting. Cog Deathring, the Justice of Harmonies, is making a submissive gesture. The artwork relates to the end of the membership of the dwarf Cog Deathring, the Justice of Harmonies, in the Oars of Savagery in the autumn 129. Oh right, now that's actually from ages ago. That's really interesting. I wonder what that was about. I mean, they do say Dwarf Fortress is a story generator. I guess I've never really kind of got that. Anyway, I don't think I want to be here. I want to be M. I want to find my Lances of Constructing. And I want to disband squads. Create a squad who are going to be archers. The turquoise domination is who they're going to be. And basically I'm going to find anyone who's down as squaddy. I'm just going to find the best Marksdwarf of the three of them. Competent. Okay, it looks like competence is the best I'm going to get. And I suppose if I was clever, I'd have like looked for things such as do they have actual leadership ability and that kind of stuff. Right. So now I'll go back up to the training area and I assign the don't want to assign the queue, and I get them to train and sleep here. I go over here to my archer room, my firing range, archery range. Now finally, I go to the squad menu, hit A, and put it onto active training. And they should eventually become members of the squad again. And even more hopefully, they should then, because they're a whole new squad, they should go and pick up their goddamn equipment, like what they should have done in the first place. My understanding, this is a bug with Marksdwarves at the minute, that they tend not to pick up equipment. Not quite sure what to do about that. So I think these green persons are my Marksdwarves. They're picking up equipment. Okay, you do that. You pick up that equipment. I'm going to quickly check to see what jobs are on the go. Stuff's happening. Okay. I've got some tables. Let's go to my ridiculously large. I'm also going to do another thing, which is it's going to smooth. I want my I want good engravers. I want really good engravers, because that way, one of the problems that I had before, you know, DX. Holy crap! I hate it when I do that. Man. I want really good engravers, because one of the things you can do if you've got really good engravers... Are we doing this shit again? Are we doing this shit again? Oh, for fuck's sake. Doing the... when I hit shift, suddenly everything goes off the bloody screen. Right, okay, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm going to save the game and come back. Yeah. Right, that was fun and exciting. I can now, however, press shift with no consequences, so that's good. I was going to make these bedrooms while I'm here. Yeah, so that's a really irritating bug, and I really need to find out how that happens so I can stop it, because it annoys me every time. I tried to do just a simple save and then, you know, restart. You just, you know, hit save, then go straight to continue playing. That did not work. I didn't have a huge amount of expectation that it would. I just had a vague kind of maybe, you know, hope more than anything else. But that seems to need a full quit and restart. So, should you find yourself in the same situation, you will know that's what you need to do. So, brilliant. The smoothing seems to be going on, as always, in a really weird order. But hey. So let's click on this dwarf. You're a legendary engraver already. Okay, never mind. But given that he's a legendary engraver, and he seems to be my only stone detail. Bloody hell, he's fast. He and or she, I should really not do. Yes, a he in this case. Yeah, ask. The idea being that if given that he's a very good engraver, there's another thing I want to look at. See, there's a really rather interesting thought, which I just saw on the Minecraft subreddit. Is what I want to look for is his personality, and I want to see if he's creative. I think so. I think it's down here. He has great analytical abilities, an amazing memory, great intuition, a sum of patience and a feel for music, but his very bad sense of empathy and poor special senses. So one of the suggestions for how to make your fortress crazy proof is to just get a whole bunch of people detailing floors, get them up to being quite good at making engravings, and then find the ones who are creative and make them the only engravers. So you want your very creative people doing the engravings, because they will make really, really nice engravings which people looking, as in when the dwarves wander past these engravings, they will feel particularly happy because they will feel happy because they have succeeded, because they'll feel happy because they'll see lovely, beautiful and creative engravings. The creative engraving people are the folks who are going to be doing, they're not going to be doing a picture of cheese, they're going to be doing exciting pictures of dwarves staring at the dwarves, which refers to this time that this point in history. So the engravings will be more interesting, and thus the dwarves will get happier thoughts. Thus they're going to be more likely to not go mad and kill everybody. Oh, let's put some tables down. People were complaining about tables. So there you go. So yeah, but hit that again. I clearly need to practice putting my hands on the keys a bit more, because I'm always going the wrong direction and finding myself doing it. Why am I paused? No, I'm not paused anymore. That's good. Why are you flashing? What is wrong with you? You're fine. Why are you flashing? You're very weird. Yeah. Oops, some slabs. Right, I'm going to leave slabbing off. I think slabbing is going to be a part-time, well, not camera time occupation, because I'm not entirely sure sitting watching me make slabs is the most interesting thing I could be doing on this Let's Play, shall we say. Where are my squads? Where have they gone? That's not wanted. Training session. Oh, I forgot to tell them to not have food on them. But I got tons of food, I don't care. So, yeah, they've gone and got food and stuff. Oh, nah. Let's have a look at my undead situation. Where are they? They're in the middle of bloody nowhere. Okay. So, they... let's see if we can. Now, so there are some undead who I think might be in range of these fortifications. So I've now stationed... nothing's happening. He's got a hood. Why don't you have ammunition, you asshole? Oh, you do. Right, you've got ammunition. Okay, so you've got ammunition. Alright, but maybe they're not in range. I thought they might be in range, but it looks like they're not in range. Let's move you. Let's move you more over here. There we go. got hit in the left upper arm. Woo. There you go. Oh, I don't think I'm actually achieving very much here. I don't think my bow dwarf is in fact really achieving much of anything. But you know, it's nice to get the buggers to actually fire some bolts. I'm just going to move them over here. Oh, that is sweet. Just going to take a quick moment to look at what the mayor's just asked for. Okay, still no querns. It's interesting. This I'm used to most designation menus pause everything, but not the military one. And also, if I just hit M, I can actually send. I've got a couple of notes, which is this menu here. I can't remember what the key is. Might be Shift N. Yeah, it's Shift N. Points, routes, notes. So you know, I can set a note somewhere, and I've got some in the two gates I've set up. The two levers I've set up, one of which died, sadly. If I hit /N, you see these two exclamation marks, and these are two notes that I've made. So I can say, look, that's inner gate, it's a lower gate. But clearly, with the squad menu, as I've just discovered, interesting. Sorry, I'm now looking at the I now have a zoom hotkey. The zoom hotkey is Shift H. Apparently, I didn't know that. Now I'm taking you out of bolts. Where's your quiver? Where is your quiver? Oh, there is, way up here. It's still got some bolts in it. I don't know why have you stopped shooting? Well, I don't think that achieved a great deal. Ooh, you're not well. I mean, you're a corpse, obviously, that's a problem. But, a medium-sized creature prone to great ambition. Many wounds. Oh, okay. Most of that is just that I'm rotten. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yeah, that was moderately entertaining. I got some firing off. Say MQ bone bolts. Just make sure we've got bolts going on. Probably should make some iron bolts, but I don't know what my charcoal situation is. Charcoal situation is 40. Okay. JMQ iron bolt. And then steel bolts would be the next thing, but. No, you don't want to shoot. Oh, you want to shoot? Brilliant. You shoot those evil monsters. See, I don't actually know if they can technically kill them. I mean, do the corpses... Do you eventually... At what point does the corpse become an actual corpse and just die? That is an interesting question. Look at this exciting combat. This is thrilling. There's... Oh! 2 of you shooting! At the same time! What is this craziness? I also don't know if they're getting... obviously what I would like is for them to be getting awesome amounts of experience from this. So that they actually become even better Marksdwarves even quicker. That would be kind of cool. That was exciting. I think they brought out bolts again. See if I can find the quiver. Oh, there we go. Hang on. My time is... Oh. I think my entire machine froze up for a second there. I've lost the quiver again already. Quiver. And nothing in it, so you've run out of bolts. And I'm likely to go get more, because I don't know why. Okay, so let's go to the squad menu. I always forget that bit. Select squad. And cancel the station. Now, ideally what they would now do is go off and get ammunition. But that doesn't seem very likely. Or at least that's not been what they've been doing, so... You'd create new... What to do about it? But we're getting some bolts made, it's all good. Empty. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'd thought that they'd go get bolts or something, but... yeah, never mind, eh? Yeah. So the clearing of the corridor is gradually going on. Those cage traps are kind of pointless. Yeah, so he's interrupted from picking up his equipment that he needs to shoot the bad guy by the bad guy. That makes so much sense. Grieving? Who are you grieving for? I shouldn't mock. Grieving is a thing. Perfectly reasonable. Okay, so labour's compact. What am I doing? I'm looking for... I'm looking for you, I think. Z, enter. You know well. Trying to find. I was trying to see if I could find a creative person on Dwarf Therapist, but I'm not quite sure how I'd even see that. Everything is confusing. Excuse me. Please that honesty is high detail. Greatly respects artists and their works. Really respects those taking the time to ask a skill. Deeply respects those who work out the labours. Respects fair dealing and fair play. Values cooperation. Finds merrymaking and parting worthwhile. Activities values martial prowess. Values leisure time. Respects commerce and finds nature somewhat disturbing. Nope, I have no idea who. Yeah. I've kind of set him to be a stoneworker. Not specifically stone detailer, to see if I can get that going. But meh. Because if I can make a creative, I want to make a creative legendary stone maker. Let's build some coffins. I'll do some slabbing. Marksdwarf Unulegeb. So it'd be nice if I could say that this, I don't want this to be, this particular place to be, this workshop, I don't want them to be managed by the management. I want it to only ever be arranged by manual labour. I've got 4 slabs, but that might be a bit too. Bembul, Babin Tekud. That might be a bit too convenient. But I can do stuff like that, so... What? Add, Alt S, and look for Bemble. It'd be nice if you could search, because I think almost all... Bemble, there you go. I think almost all dwarf fortresses are going to need a lot of... Oh, shitballs! Marks off one of them. That was annoying. Olon Lesus pump operator. I've already forgotten the guy's name. I think that's him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 3 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aben Katinzanig. Aben Katinzanig. Aben. I can do one to the wagon. I really must do that just for funds. Aben. That's the wrong. Yeah, that's the wrong one. That's the right. This is the right ab end. I saw another ab end for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Maffle, somewhere other, the farmer. I'm very tempted to do one for the wagon as soon as I can. Is that him? I have no confidence in my abilities and my log game. I think that was him actually. Yeah. There we go. And, you know, really I should be doing slabs mostly for people who haven't got a grave. But as is my tendency, I have, you know, I came up with a scheme and I'm going to do it no matter what, even if it's completely pointless and stupid. Yeah, because, quite frankly, I have issues. Right. Berry, 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 berry. And there they immediately get snapped up. Look at that. But there's my engraver engraving away. He's actually quite quick. I say he. He, as it turns out. He's been ecstatic. Oh, that reminds me. Giving people water. Oh, yes. Oh, my memory. What is my memory like? DH. So we're going to channel that out. And... oh, what's happened here? Oh, babies. Wow. Oh, some people going up and then babies. That's fine. Annoying, because you've just taken me away from where I wanted to be. Hotkeys. How can I make new hotkeys? And it simply tells you what the hotkeys are. I don't seem to be able to move up and down this list at all. No, I don't know how. I have to look that up on the wiki. But I think I'll look it up on the wiki when I'm not doing a let's play. Do I only have the one miner at the minute? It would seem so. More babies. Don't know why. Oh, heaven's sake! Don't know why it seems to think I want to go to wherever the baby's happening. I don't care that much. Maybe I should. Maybe this means I'm a bad person, but how good are you at mining? How good are you at mining? Professional. So I got a professional miner. Do I want another miner? I've only got 2 idlers, so I think we'll leave it as is. This particular miner is reasonably fast, so I'll accept this. What did you just get interrupted by? And where are you? Okay, you're way over here. That is acceptable. Let's see if these guys actually picked up some goddamn bolts. You have, at least. Maybe it's because you're doing an archery demonstration. That's a dirty baby. Just a baby that is just covered in blood. Gross. Backpack. Trousers. Quiver. Must be a quiver around here somewhere. Alright, dress, robe, quiver. There we go. No bolts in the quiver, because why would you have bolts in your quiver? That's just crazy. That's still going on. Wait, did he just pick up bolts? No, you already had bolts, didn't you? No, you picked up more bolts than you had a moment ago. But you still don't have any bolts. What are you doing? That's not what I meant to do. V. You're watching an archery demonstration. Fine. So I don't think I really have enough idlers to just casually chuck more people into the military, much as I would like to. Alright, let's head down to the infirmary again. You're busy chatting out. Now, question. Do I want this to be more than one deep? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a pit pond, and people are just going to chuck buckets of water into it, so that over here we have a nice source of water for cleaning and drinking purposes. I'm not sure if I can just hollow out this area and expect that to, do another round of channeling and make that work. I mean, obviously I can make I can go in here and dig out and then do a channel and then put a wall back in before I start filling it up. Yay. JM. So, yep, so the lie can go there, that's fine. So the ash has just been finished. So the folk who want to make ash from lye can make ash from lye. I'm going to go with the one deep thing. I may regret this. Can I do this? Nah. Yeah, getting rid of those ramps I think might be a bit difficult. Certainly don't want anyone to get trapped down there. Okay, that's the question I was asking. I was wondering why no one was getting tasked to do it, but that's simply because they hadn't got around to it yet. So what I'm going to do is when this is done, I'm going to get rid of all these ramps. At least most of them. Might leave that one. It's going to depend whether or not I can take that one out without losing anybody. And then I'm going to put a grate around the side here. And then I'm just going to, declare these middle few squares here to be, pits and ponds. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that last one so he can definitely get out. Because I'm worried that... what the motherfucking hell? Right, okay, so you're just an undead thing. That's sad, but there you go. I have spare slabs, so... Cancel. Ah! God damn! Ah! way you want to do it. We'll get you onto that one. Stupid bloody cancellation thing. I have to remember that it cancels and then goes up one, so I have to cancel from the very, very bottom. I can't remember where my stonecrafter is. It's down to stone worker. No, he's sleeping as well. Fine. Well, maybe he'll be woken up by the ghost. It'll happen when it happens. I'm gonna experimentally get rid of this one and hope that my miner is smart enough to do it from this square here. If not, I mean, I'll just dig through here and then put a wall in. I'm not terribly proud. So how's that smoothing getting on? That smoothing's getting on just fine. My mind is asleep, so nothing's going to happen there for a while. Oh. Leave things to get on with themselves. No tables. Well, that's a thought actually. I'm just going to quickly check my stocks menu for things like... because I've had at least one table show up that was actually forbidden because... Yeah, there we go. Oh, just the one. I'll undump those two tables as well. So I can now go down to my... No, they still haven't noticed them. That's fine. There you go. Yeah, okay. Right, he's doing stuff. He's detailing the wall. Is that what I want you to be doing? And are you my... You're my skilled engraver. Do I not have a legendary... Trying to find... I got a legendary stone crafter somewhere, at least I thought I did. Hope I haven't lost them. That would suck mightily. I may have lost them. Legendary woodcrafter, +3 engagement. Oh, what have I done? Have I managed to lose myself? Oh, that's really irritating. Right. In that case, we need to change this profile. So the min, like just any babbling idiot can now do stone crafting. I have one stone crafter. I have exactly one stone crafter. How the hell did I manage that? No, I have 0 stone craftings is what I've got. That's kind of sucky. I have a competent stonecrafter who wasn't down for stonecrafting. just going to grab some people and make them stonecrafters. Well, shite. And then I'm going to screw up the designation because I'm an idiot. Right, what the hell happened to my original stonecrafter? That's, seriously, what the hell happened to him? I had a legendary engraver, a stonecrafter, who was making slabs. Unless are slabs engraved? No, it's engraving. They do it engraving. So it is engraving. So the reason nothing was getting done is that I've given a whole bunch of engraving for them to do, rather than anything else. Okay, so that's my stupid fault. I needed some stonecrafters anyway. That's fine. I don't mind too much. So really what I need to do is DX. And then I can go back up here and reset that profile. Right. So it's my engravers. That's what I'm worried about. You're eating. I suppose that's acceptable. Right. So I am now going to set up a hotkey because I've just looked up how to do it. Just go Shift H and then I go F2, change name, graveyard, and then zoom here. So I can hit F1 to go. No, I just broke it because I'm a tit. So I need to go. Let's just fix that. Gate is here, so that's going to be F1. So F1, zoom here. So F2, F1, F2, F1, F2, F1. Oh, bolts have been made. Well done, you guys. To F2. And now it's happening. My engraver is probably doing something else. On a break. Ah! Don't be on a break. You're a horrible person. I don't like you. Well, anyway, I think we'll leave whether or not I manage to get this ghostly pump operator dealt with as an exciting cliffhanger. Ooh, but I did manage to get that done without actually. Oh, hell's balls! I did manage to get that pit done without drowning everybody. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So I need to get that ghost laid because he's possessing children, and that's bad. I'm sure there are guidelines against that. Oh, what else do I need to do? I need to set up some justice. I think I might go to my well room and put lots of ropes down, and then if there's ever a tantrum spiral, the tantrumers can end up being chucked into the well room, but they won't thirst to death. They won't die of dehydration because they're in the room with the well, and so they can get fed and drinked. And there's food stockpiles nearby as well, so they can get fed and watered. So that'll be good. I want to finish off that pit pond thing. I might do that while you're not watching because that's going to not be terribly exciting, but we'll decide on that. But please do subscribe to the Nearly Enough Dice YouTube channel where there are exciting things. Please come to our website www.nearlyenoughdice.com where you can find our podcast, which we should getting back to fairly soon. Basically, soon as my podcast partner Liz recovers from death, which is what she's currently suffering from. Poor Liz. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Do join me next time. And have yourselves a very dwarfy day.